Did you realize that despite its feline-like agility and predatory prowess, the fossa is actually most closely related to the mongoose? That's correct. These exceptional creatures are not the primitive type of cats they were once misidentified as, but instead they share a branch on the tree of life with the vivacious mongoose. Renowned for their secretive nature and distinct characteristics, fossas have captivated scientists and animal enthusiasts alike. Now, if you're prepared to plunge into the untamed realm of one of Madagascar's most intriguing inhabitants, keep observing as we unravel the astonishing biology of the fossa. Evolution. The fossa is the largest terrestrial carnivore native to Madagascar. It belongs to the family Eupleridae, which evolved in isolation on the island for over 20 million years. Genetic and morphological evidence suggests that the fossa's closest relatives are the mongooses of the family Herpestidae. It is believed that the two families shared a common ancestor at some point. Fossils of fossa older than approximately 150,000 years have only been found on Madagascar. Research indicates that the fossa most likely arrived on the island from continental Africa around 20 million years ago. This could have occurred by rafting on natural rafts of vegetation that were washed out to sea during storms and carried by marine currents to the shores of Madagascar. Despite being considered a primitive example of carnivore evolution, the fossa has successfully adapted to environmental changes throughout its evolutionary and ecological history. Its anatomy, skull shape, teeth, and genetic makeup provide evidence of its fascinating evolutionary journey. Distribution. The highly skilled fossa, resembling mongoose, includes two variants. The first one has a more limited range, mainly restricted to the forested area in Madagascar's western part. This limited range is due to the larger fossa's specialized hunting techniques, as it primarily preys on lemurs found in larger trees, necessitating its proximity to forests. Conversely, the other fossa is less selective in prey and habitat, resulting in a wider range. It predominantly inhabits the central and eastern regions of the island, forming a continuous block of land. Only a few disruptions affect the smaller species' range. In contrast, the larger variant is confined to isolated forest areas in the west with small populations. These isolated populations face threats from environmental changes and human development. Appearance. The fossa is a truly remarkable creature with a unique appearance that sets it apart from any other animal on the planet. Its body is often described as snake-like, a fusion between a cat and a mongoose, making it difficult for researchers to classify. It is slender, long, and boasts short legs and a well-defined rib cage. Its limbs are of similar length, and its tail is remarkably long, approximately the same length as its head and body combined. This adaptation helps the fossa maintain balance while navigating through trees, a topic we will explore in more detail later. The teeth of the fossa provide valuable insights into its diet and hunting habits. It is the only mammal in Madagascar with 3 distinct pairs of molar teeth, which, along with its strong jaws, are specialized for slicing through meat, indicating its prowess as a predator. Furthermore, the size of the fossa's teeth remains constant throughout its life, and they are densely packed. Researchers can determine a fossa's age by measuring the length of its molars, making them a fascinating resource for studying these captivating animals. The elongated face of the fossa resembles that of a dog, with relatively large eyes. Interestingly, all fossas possess the same eye characteristics, with little to no variation in size or shape between males and females. Diet. Fossas primarily eat small to medium-sized mammals such as lemurs. One study, conducted in the Karindi forest, where the fossa originated, identified that their diet is primarily composed of tenrecs, small, spiky mammals, and rodents, for example, the introduced black rat. However, fossas are not particularly selective and will eat many different things where a juicy tenrec is not available. For example, their breakfast might be a snack from the night before. Fossas have a binge and fast eating pattern, more on that another time, or a nourishing frog or bird if the opportunity arises. Nevertheless, they are exceptionally rare animals to see, and like most large predators, they are few and far between, with a study across the entire island showing only one fossa per 25 square kilometers. Given the diversity of food sources in Madagascar and the fossa's famously wide diet that ranges from reptiles to fruits, it is surprising to discover the extent of their concentration around a particular prey. Reproduction. During the mating season from April to May, fossas exhibit a change in behavior. Both males and females approach each other more closely and utilize territorial marks, such as scent glands, to communicate. Males drag their bodies and tails near the female's marked area, attempting to cover it with their own scent. Receptive females engage in bouncy and uppity behavior, begging males for sex. A study in southwestern Madagascar found that copulation and birth occur within a few weeks span in June and July, confirming the tight mating schedule of fossas. After the mating season, males become more aggressive again. The female's receptive time lasts only 2 to 7 days, and there is a high level of sexual dimorphism, with males being much larger. Female fossas can adjust their estrus cycle based on environmental conditions with abundant food supplies. Fossa cubs are born from October to November, with an average litter consisting of 1 to 4 cubs. The mother nurses them for around 4 months. As the cubs grow and become more independent, the female's hunting frequency and body mass decline, allowing her to recover and rest more frequently. Behavior. The fossa is a fascinating creature that prefers a solitary lifestyle. This means that they choose to live alone instead of in large groups. To maintain this lifestyle, each fossa requires a large home range. They defend this territory by making loud calls and marking the area with their scent. Fossas are highly active animals that spend a significant amount of time on the ground. They are nocturnal animals, primarily hunting for food during the night, but sometimes also during the day. As we already know, they have a wide variety of food. Fossas have long, slender bodies that allow them to move swiftly and silently through the forest understory. They are equipped with large claws, strong tails, and great flexibility, making them excellent climbers. When they are not actively moving, fossas spend a lot of time resting or sleeping. They often use a special resting place in a tree. Interestingly, other fossas may also use this spot. Females make a high-pitched chuckling call to signal to males when it is time to mate. This unique communication helps them find mates despite their solitary nature. Additionally, females use a loud cough call to stay in contact with their young while moving to different resting places. These behaviors highlight the intricate social dynamics of fossas in their natural habitat, population and conservation. In Madagascar, researchers closely monitor the activities of fossas in Karindi Mitea and Manabe Central to understand their preferred habitats. This knowledge is crucial to determining the amount of forested land needed to support the fossa population. By studying their behavior, scientists can develop effective strategies to protect these unique creatures nationwide. Scientists are also examining how well fossas avoid camera traps, which offers insights into their survival and breeding success. This could hinder the establishment of younger fossa families if prime forest locations are taken by established families. In Ankaranafantsika Park, all fossas have been tagged with black name tags symbolizing dedication to their well-being. This helps scientists identify their preferred routes and avoid certain areas, improving protection of the fossa population. Researchers discovered that bravery when confronting humans may not enhance female fossas' survival rates, often leading to their own demise. Due to their roaming patterns, fossas are vulnerable to snares set for other animals, exemplified in Ankarafantsika National Park, where only 11 fossas were recorded compared to numerous nocturnal animals. Investigating their population dynamics is crucial for effective conservation efforts. Facts. The fossa is Madagascar's largest predator, belonging to the mongoose family. Resembling a mix of a cat and a dachshund, it was officially documented in 1833. With a length of 1.8 meters or 6 feet, comparable to that of a two-seater sofa, their tails make up about half of their bodies. Weighing between 5 and 8 kilograms, they are as heavy as 5 bags of sugar. Karindi Forest and the Ankarafantsika National Park offer great opportunities to spot these creatures, especially during the early hours of the morning or late afternoon when they search for food on the ground. Their binomial name, Cryptoprocta ferox, translates to hidden anus, a reference to their concealed anal scent glands. Unfortunately, this species is critically endangered, with an estimated population of only 2,600 individuals remaining in the wild due to deforestation and hunting. In captivity, fossas have been observed to live up to 18 years, while their lifespan in the wild is expected to be 2/3 of that duration. Conclusion. In conclusion, considering the conservation status of the fossa, I believe that it should be classified as endangered based on the information and scientific studies I have come across. It is crucial for the public, particularly the local people in Madagascar and the authorities responsible for protecting the fossa population, to give more attention and concern to their well-being. Although seeing a fossa in the wild is rare, it is important that we work towards preventing their extinction. Raising public awareness about the fossa, similar to other endangered species, is a straightforward way to contribute. It would be beneficial to share knowledge about the fossa with friends and family, as well as encourage donations and support for organizations such as the Durrell Wildlife Conservation Trust or the Madagascar Fauna Group. Every small action can make a difference in securing a better future for the fossa, allowing future generations to appreciate their beauty in the wild. If planning a trip to Madagascar, visiting reserves or national parks is a better choice than participating in wildlife resorts or attractions that facilitate close proximity interaction with exotic animals. By reducing the demand for these activities, the well-being of the fossa can be better protected, allowing them to thrive until they are no longer endangered. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of the fossa and want to keep learning, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing content, and as always, stay curious.